little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down,
We're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro singing our song.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the No Fox Podcast.
What up?
What's going on, Jay? Did you feel the earthquake today?
No, and my coworker asked me about it while I was leaving, and I thought he was bullshitting. And then he's like, "Nah, for real, it was an earthquake." And I'm like, "Oh, word? No." But I work in a basement. So I work underground. I ain't gonna feel that shit.
I concur. I did not feel the earthquake.
My mom felt it though.
Yeah, my girl fucking called me because she was home today and apparently was changing our daughter's diaper and was like, she immediately called me after it was done. It was like, "Yo, did you feel that?" And I'm like, "Feel what? What was I supposed to be feeling? What was I supposed to be feeling? The notion of the motion of the oceans?" And she said, "No, the earthquake." And I was like, "Fuck you talking about, fool?" I was like, "You out of your mind? Earthquake?" And I'm like, "No, dude." And then she tried to hit me with like, "Yeah, I think Alaska had an earthquake and we felt it." And I was like, call me crazy, but I don't think it was Alaska. And
Was she
to find out
serious?
it was at the time. And then what was crazy is that like she was like reading it was like, "Yeah, they got like a 1.8." I was like, "You think we felt a 1.8 earthquake?"
Hey man, God bless you.
And she was like, "Oh wait, never mind. Hold on. Jersey just got hit with a 4.8." And I was like,
There you go. That sounds.
"Yeah, that's probably a little bit more likely, you know. It's just a little closer. Maybe feel a little
Alaska had
fucking
an earthquake.
couple things." I was like, "Yo, all TV's okay? Everything cool? Nothing fall down?" And to make sure real quick, everything was good.
That's fucking.
But
great. One of the
going on,
craziest things.
dude, the Jays are going crazy with the weather machines.
The who?
Jays.
Oh, the Jays.
The Jays are going nuts with these weather machines down in, or at least the Russians are going nuts with the fucking stuff down in Alaska. Something's going on.
Yeah, I know they're causing earthquakes that we can feel. That's
A problem. That's a problem. We don't have earthquakes on the East Coast.
But now
Japan,
you know.
or Taiwan got hit with. You see what
Yeah,
Taiwan got hit with?
I was gonna
That shit
say, you know,
crazy.
it is a little. I don't want to say concerning, but it's a little odd, I guess, that they had that 7.8 and then we just have this 4.8.
And then there was one up in Alaska that was like 1.8.
Yeah, I don't
must have
count
turned that one down. It must be kind of hard though to like, you know, they're kind of close to the poles, so the machines probably don't like shake the plates enough. So, and then Jersey also got hit with a tsunami warning as well.
Of course,
So with
as you
the
should.
with the earthquake. But yeah, that's just been super kind of nutty. That like random earthquakes were places that aren't. I mean, granted, Southeast Asia gets hit with earthquakes all the time.
Yeah, it's not that
Japan gets hit
crazy,
with them fucking nuts too.
but it was a big one. I'm always surprised, or at least not surprised, but interested in the magnitude because they do get bigger.
Holy shit. You could be about to see a tsunami of biblical proportions. Did you know that there was a story from back back when the Khans were trying to attack Japan,
Mm-hmm.
that there was also earthquakes in time. Both times when I don't remember if Genghis Khan tried to take. I think it was his son. I'm pretty sure the way this goes is I'm paraphrasing here also, that Genghis Khan's son was trying to take over Japan to add it to the empire.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time he went over there was a tsunami
Oh damn!
that destroyed his navy and ships, which then ended up sending him back over to China. And then he remade his army, made a bigger navy, and went to attack Japan again and got hit with a fucking another fucking tsunami.
Yeah, I mean, back then they didn't understand weather patterns and times of the year, so like he probably went at the same time. and it was.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
tsunami
probably
time.
or like maybe a couple years later, but like it was like, okay, well, it's springtime, it's summertime, nice weather, like maybe not nice weather, but like it's not freezing cold, and we
Right.
can get in boats and sail over to Japan, and we can cause fucking havoc. But like both times, he was just about to get on the shore, or like just get done getting on the shore, and then boom, fucking tsunami just comes and wipes his whole fucking navy out, and just ends up sending them packing. He's just like, all right, fuck this place. This place is fucking protected by Jays. Jays keep protecting the Japs. You been have you seen the fucking the gun the show Shogun?
No,
Oh, gotta give that a watch.
it's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Yeah, I don't got Hulu.
I can give you Hulu.
I know. I'd be having the past. I just don't be remembering. But like
Oh.
I've seen the commercials for it. This shit look
Yeah,
fire.
it is really it's really good. So I mean, it's one of those things where you're gonna have to read.
Well,
So,
you know, I like
it's all
that.
subs. So yeah, it's all subbed. Which is fucking besides the one white guy, because you know it's got to be like it seems like it's like a miniseries version of like The Last Samurai.
I was about to say this
Kinda.
sounds like The Last Samurai now.
Yeah, but it's not. Like it is, but it's not, because it's not like Tom Cruise just goes over here and just trains, and they're like, "Oh, white man,
Gotcha.
I beseech you." Like it's kind of like a build up. Like he gets pissed on in the first episode by fucking Asian Bull, and like it is funny to see the discrepancy in like an English speaking dude versus like a Japanese guy, and they're like, "The fuck's he fucking saying?" He's like, "Yo, you over here, come here. You speak Portuguese, right? Tell me what the fuck he's talking about." So I'm not fully through it. I don't think all of the episodes have dropped. I'm pretty sure it's like doing weekly drops or whatever too. So, but it has been very enjoyable to watch.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where I put my notes.
Dog, I don't know why you do this. Like if you were to have like some shelves or something and like randomly place some shit back there, I would probably be more understanding. But for you to ask me dumb questions on where you put stuff in your house that I'm not there,
but
is
see,
completely
no, it's
asinine.
not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. How am I supposed to know where you put cords that I don't ever get to see?
See, I don't know what you like. I might have said one time, "Hey, you know, I just put such and such over somewhere, or did something with
You
something." I might have.
I'll let you in on the secret. You don't divulge anything of that where you put stuff over there.
That's not true.
You need to start narrating your life. Be like, yo, Jay's putting down this cup right
I gotta
here.
cut my grass this weekend. You want to cut my grass this weekend?
No, not really. I gotta continue to work on my deck, rebuilding the old deck.
Well, good news. One of these batteries is charged, so you don't have to charge it. It's a fresh battery for you when you come over tomorrow.
Isn't that a Ryobi?
Yeah,
I'm not coming to cut your grass.
If you could come over anytime between 9, I guess like 10 and 3, that would be much appreciated.
I'll send Jim right over. Just leave the door unlocked. He works for sandwiches.
I really don't want Jim knowing where I live. I appreciate you though. That's why I asked you.
Well, I'll send him the pin. I'll send him the pinned location.
Nope.
I'll send Tim over there.
That works.
I wish Tim was here because we have a lot to unpack about over what happened over the weekend. But I don't want to talk about what happened over the weekend without him being here.
Did you get syphilis?
Because it's a lot. It was very surprising. I did not think that mushrooms would bring out of him what I saw out of a person. I was very confused.
Oh no!
And it was not fun.
Oh no!
So I wish he was here to divulge it, because we'll talk about. Yeah, we gotta talk about it when he's here. So because it is very funny, but it is extremely crazy
shit.
and
This motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, it was insane. It was literally insane.
Oh man. Oh man. Hey, did that police chase did that affect you?
Which police chase? No.
I was there's only one police chase.
Well, there's police chases every day.
Not around here. They're not.
Was it today?
No, it was like 2 days ago.
Oh
Yesterday.
no. Yeah, no. It did not affect me.
You even know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking
Are you
about.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
Dog. Where do you be at? Like you
Here?
really gotta make some friends at work, bro. Like the fact that you were just
That
me at
doesn't
work.
help me. Was it in Chester County? Because they all
Yes, it
live
was in
Chester
fucking
County.
Delco.
That's Delco, not Chester County. I have like 2 people that I work with that are from Delco.
It happened from Delaware and ended in fucking Tillman Street in Chester.
They did shut down 95, I'm seeing. I did hear some stuff on the radio, some about but it wasn't about a police station. They were talking about like a traffic jam over in Jersey. Tyrese Knuckles. Let me just get a little rundown here. Actually, hold on. Let's present it to the people and see if they be knowing. I-95 reopens in Chester after a chase involving stolen police. Ooh. Stolen police SUV. Police logs and shooting. There was another story that I guess this is also getting shadowed by, or not shadow, or in the shadow of. That happened to my homie that I work with who lives out in like Lancaster area. So there was an issue there that was on the forefront of my mind for the last couple of days. So from last week.
You worried about your coworker?
No, well, kind of. So it kind of goes in depth, and there was bullets exchanged and stuff like that. So, and then Chester County cops.
Family.
So,
you're gay.
Yeah, man, just trying to make sure the man doesn't end up going upstate. You know, I don't want to see a young kid like this get fucking wrapped up in the system. You know, just trying to look out for the next generation. Yeah, I'm trying to be a good person this year. So, 23-year-old Tyrese Knuckles has been identified as a suspect. Did he steal this cop car from Newcastle? That's crazy.
Yes.
According to Newcastle County Police. Chester, PA. Traffic on I-95 northbound in Chester, Delaware County is once again moving after being closed for several hours on Thursday morning, following a multi-state chase involving stolen police SUV and police-involved shooting. Officials reopened the northbound side of the interstate near Exit 4 and the Commodore Barry Bridge after around noon. There was also several road closures. Police have identified the 23-year-old suspect as Tyrese Knuckles.
Oh, that shit was closed for at least 6 hours.
That's insane. Like, because that's where he banged out at on 95.
Yeah. Yep. Banged out right at Tillman.
That's crazy. There was also several road closures and an increased police presence near the initial scene of Middletown, Delaware. Limestone Road in Middletown, Delaware has since been reopened. Police said it began around 2:45 in the morning Thursday as police responded to a domestic-related incident at the Sinwind Club Apartments in Middletown, Delaware. Police said Knuckles fled from officers on foot, but was located by a responding officer near Limestone Road, Middletown Road, where a struggle ensued, according to the police. I'm sure he just broke his ankles. He just fucking probably dipped on him, hit him with a fucking fade, and just fucking got it right around whoever this bum-ass cop was. During the struggle, 8-year veteran of the Newcastle Police Department discharged his firearm, striking Knuckles. So probably shot him in the shoulder or arm. Huh?
That's not accurate.
Oh, this is what ABC 6
the police
news is saying.
The sheriff, when she did her press conference, in that interaction, the cop actually tased him first. The taser wasn't effective, and that's when the bull shot him.
Well, this was written yesterday as of 4:45 p.m. So we will say that is up for debate. That section, or you're saying that that's not real. Take it to face value.
I'm not saying that's not real. I'm saying he tased him first and then he shot him.
Yeah, they don't even say that.
They're just leaving out the fact that he was
Yeah.
tased and got away.
That's when police say Knuckles stole the Newcastle County police officer vehicle and took off toward Pennsylvania border. Chase ensued, doing where Knuckles collided with several pursuing police vehicles. Police
Also, the
chase
cop,
continued for roughly 20 miles through Delaware and into Pennsylvania before coming to an end on 995 near Tillman Street in Chester, PA.
When he stole the cop car, the cop also shot at the cop car and put bullet holes in the windshield, in the back windshield.
Yeah, it looks like there's a couple.
Yeah, this story missing a couple things, but
key points.
Yeah.
After crashing the police SUV on 95, police say Knuckles took off on foot again before he was ultimately taken into custody. Knuckles has been taken to the Chester Medical Center for treatment for gunshot wounds and injuries sustained during the collisions. He is listed as in stable condition. 2 other officers have also been taken to an area hospital for injuries sustained during one of the initial collisions involving the stolen police car. Police say Knuckles is already wanted by the Philadelphia Police Department for stalking. Pennsylvania State Police are assisting the Newcastle Police Department with the investigation on 995 and in Delaware County. Newcastle officers who discharged the weapon has been placed on administrative leave per department policy pending an internal investigation, as well as a joint investigation with the Delaware Department of Justice Division of Civil Rights and Public Trust. The investigation is ongoing and active. Yeah, so we'll see some body cam footage of this, hopefully. Probably not. But
hopefully.
You would think they would. I like to think Obviously, I believe that this guy overpowered whoever this fucking 8-year veteran cop of Newcastle County and then stole the car. So then Bull fucking pulled out his taser, tried to hit him with the tasey. He didn't go down, so then pulled out the gun. Bop, bop, bop. But obviously, at least he didn't fucking kill Bull. But then also fucking being wanted in Philly for stalking is lame.
Why? What do you mean?
Lame? I don't know. It's just like I don't know. You have a warrant out for your arrest for stalking. Don't be a fucking creep, dude.
oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean that's like? I thought you meant it's like
that's just fucking dude.
Yeah, no, he's
fucking a creeper, bull. Why are you stop being such a creeper?
I mean, you're probably stalking the next.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it. Whatever.
I get it.
Some people just are just in love, you know? Yeah, no, I had no idea about this. I'm sure that this fucking screwed up your day on fucking going.
No, because it was northbound side.
Yeah.
So I drove past it on the way to work. I drove past the SUV. And it looked like it had banged out, but I had no idea at the time what the fuck happened. And then
you just seen a cop car banged out, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, kind of, but like
Delaware cop banged out in Philly.
I couldn't even tell it was a Delaware cop because it's black, 6 a.m. So I didn't know whose kind of car. It looked like. I mean, like I said, I just seen the joint. I didn't even realize it was a cop car. Really, oh shit, that joint looked like it banged out. What really caught my attention was the fact that. So, you going toward the Commodore Barry Bridge exit on 95 South, like that joint was just a line. So I'm like, oh, damn, like 95 South about to be, is it a car accident on 95 South? Like, is this about, I'm like, oh, no, it's just the exit. Cool. Then I peeped to my left. Hey, I know this ain't no cars coming up 95 North. Then I look further, I see the lights. I see the police lights, and I'm like, okay, must be a major accident. Like, what happened here that was so big that has shut down every lane in 95 and the Commodore Barry exit, but I'm still good on 90-95 South, like just going down, like I want to go to Delaware and shit. Like, fuck. So then I get past, I see there's 3 cop cars, 3 cop SUVs facing 95 northbound. So like the headlights are toward the traffic, blocking it off, and then you see the fucking banged out cop car, and then there's some other cops further down that block off traffic, and it's just a line of gridlock. Like they wasn't letting nobody pass. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Get to work, motherfuckers get to talking. Oh, you motherfucking police shit. Oh, that's what I had drove past. Oh, no, that's crazy. And then my one coworker, he's supposed to come in at 10. Motherfucker didn't get in until 12:30. He's like, bro, they just cleaned up. They just cleared traffic to move on 95 north and south. I was like,
Yeah, I
that's
mean that's one of
crazy.
them situations where you get stuck in it and it's just fucking you're just stuck.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing
Like
you
if
can
I was
do
in that
about it.
traffic, I would have just called my work. I'm like, I'm not coming in today. Turn on the
Yeah.
news.
I'm going
Turn
through a
on the
traumatic experience. I can't come in.
fucking traumatic experience. Turn on the news. I'm in that traffic. I can't. I don't know what you want me to do. But
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I've been fucking stuck in a fucking down in a dungeon for the past 2 days. So that's definitely why I haven't heard about it. I ain't hearing nothing about this. All I've been hearing about is wrestling.
the one
All
thing
I've
I
been
haven't been
hearing
hearing
wrestling.
about.
You haven't heard all the fucking stuff that's going on this weekend?
I mean, I know
The wrestling
WrestleMania.
sphere?
WrestleMania came or isn't. I don't know because I don't
Yeah,
know
SmackDown
anything about
apparently is
wrestling.
going on right now, and then there's
So
other things tomorrow, and then there's WrestleMania at the Link tomorrow.
I just know
And
Pat McAfee's in Philly for WrestleMania, and I'm like,
yeah, I
oh,
saw
that's
that
cool. Like,
this afternoon.
I wish I would have known like you were there because I left work at 10:30. I would have tried to fucking just go to the show. I ain't had shit to do.
Yeah, I was looking
But
at like I was sitting there like eating lunch, and I was watching TV of like watching the crowd of people that are just standing around the Pat McAfee show, and I was just like sitting there wondering. I'm like, wonder like how many of these people that are standing around this set right now like took off work
oh yeah,
or like
bunch of
decided
them.
like, yo, I'm gonna go stand around the Pat McAfee show to like not be able to hear it.
You don't think you can hear it?
I don't think so. Because they
I
don't
think you
ever play
can.
like speakers and shit like of what's
Look,
going
I'm
on.
talking about the Pat McAfee show. Like, you don't think
Yeah,
the crowd? Yeah, I think they can hear it
I don't know because
because
I
when
feel
he's
like
at
the microphones and stuff would be able to like would pick it up. Like I'm sure if like you're like
nah,
right up along the bar, I'm sure you can hear them.
nah, because when they go to when they go to the college campuses for football, like the crowd reacts when he'll just doing his regular show, like yeah, you go, boo, fuck,
Yeah, maybe
like
they
they
do
hear.
because but like I don't know. I know like when I went to watch the actual like like not football but like wrestling event show, which was at the Wells Fargo a few years ago, I was like, this is stupid because I have no idea what the fuck's going on because there was no announcers, there was no commentary. All
I
that
think you
shit's
went
just
to a
on the show.
janky rest because I've seen cell phone footage from other like wrestling events, and it's just
I
like what
mean,
happens on
it
TV. Like,
yeah, it was nothing like that. This was supposed to be like the night before WrestleMania, which was down in Florida or some shit the night before, or the night after. So like this was like for like the last stop before
maybe
WrestleMania.
your shit was maybe like their
So
system was broken or something, but like,
I mean, they were blasting the music that the people were running down to, but like besides that, and we were so far away from the stage that like I couldn't see what was going on at all.
got you.
All I heard was people bodies hitting the mat. And then my homie that like whose idea was all to go there because he's really big into wrestling. Like he's like, "Oh, bro, did you see that?" And I'm like, "I can't see anything. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who's in the ring. I don't know what's going on. I'm just sitting over here getting drunk." So all I heard was boom, boom, because it was like and then because they ended up doing one of those cage match things where like they fucking drop the cage, but then they like do it weirdly, like they do it time released. Like they put like 6 people in the cage with like a bunch of them were just in corners.
Mhm.
So like, and then they have one person in the ring, and then like they just open them up after every 2 minutes. And then the one chick in the middle of the ring literally just pinned everybody in 10 seconds. So it was just her walking around the ring for a minute and 30.
Was it Becky Lynch?
I can't. She was like an old UFC star that
Oh,
went over to WWE.
I couldn't tell you. Probably Beck Rollins or something. But there's not too many UFC fighters that went to WWE. It's Ronda. Beck
Yeah, it was
Rollins.
Ronda. I know Ronda Rousey was part of that.
Yeah, I think there's one more girl, Shayna Baszler.
I'm trying to look through now. She had a fucking very Matt Riddle.
Might not even been back Rollins. Might have been Shayna Baszler. I don't know. Ronda had a group of bitches called the Four Horsewomen. All four of them bitches went to WWE.
I want to say Ronda was out because she was injured or something like that. Might have been Valerie Lorenda.
Nah, she just started wrestling.
Oh. I don't know who this lady was, but she literally just pinned everybody.
And Valerie wasn't part of the UFC.
As soon as they opened up the box, like she would just pin them. Like the whole crowd was literally sitting there booing. So like this is not entertaining. This chick is literally just walking around the ring. Like this is bullshit. And this was like the last event of the night.
Hey, it happens.
So
Better.
I mean, I guess, but like we all know that it's also scripted. So I mean, maybe she was just like, "Fuck the script. I'm just gonna do me."
I was probably.
I'm just gonna fucking stuff everybody who comes out.
It was the script.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's just how they wanted to show that her being dominant. So
yeah, you got to beat the one.
I guess that's cool. Did you see that Ice Spice fucking apologized for the earthquake?
No.
Yeah, Ice Spice said, "My bad for the earthquake, y'all. You know this ass be clapping."
Got it. Hey, I'm not going. No.
And
no
apparently that was. Apparently it was like seconds before like the New Jersey and New York one happened. So apparently there was one that happened, and Ice Spice put out a post saying, "Yo, my bad."
Oh.
Be clapping these cheeks, and then fucking New Jersey, New York getting hit with an earthquake.
I would love to fucking bend her over, so I'm no disrespect. Shout out to Ice Spice. I'd love to fuck.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Get in that thing.
Shout out to that booty clapping.
Ooh,
we going right into the cracks of New Jersey's plates, sniffing.
I'd get her pregnant. I don't even know why. I just feel like that's the right thing to do.
So I'm doing God's work. I'm putting a baby in it. Yeah, that shit is pretty wild. I do wish Tim was here to talk about that. This shit was nuts.
The fuck's
Did
going
you see
on?
anything else? Did you see anything happen? Oh, this is a little bit of.
I was gonna say, Apple. Oh, damn, they took down the post. But Apple's talking about making humanoid robots.
I did see that this week.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to fuck it?
Yo, not gonna lie to you, that was my first thought when my homie sent it to me. I was like, I should ask him if he thinks they'll make it fuckable.
Oh, bro, of course, dude. I think Apple's I don't know. Actually, I don't think Apple will be on the forefront of making a fuckable robot. I think it'll take a couple iterations and a lot of people bitching about it. But what is an Apple robot going to fucking be able to do? I'm sure like it would be refined enough that like it would be able to do things like an iRobot. But at the end of the day, how limited is it going to be?
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because my homie sent it to me, and I'm like, bro, like this is how iRobot started.
You know, it would kind of look like an iRobot too.
I know,
like that clean white aesthetic.
That's why I was like, this is a scary kind of thing. And he was like, oh, it's fine. Just get a gun that takes 7.62. You'll be okay. I fucking think so, bud.
You know how wild that is too. Like, just get a gun that fires 7.62. Like, that's not a small round.
No, it's not.
It's not a big round, but like, it's not a 9mm fucking Glock round. Like, you're talking about an AK.
Yeah.
Something that fires AK bullets and bigger to take down an iPhone.
No,
walking iPhone.
Hey, man, that's some scary shit. No, but you know what's funny? Because when you first sent
especially
it to me,
if you can't fuck it, oh boy.
When he said to me about getting the bullets, My first thought was not Apple. I completely forgot this. It was Apple. My first thought was Elon. I'm like, fuck around. Elon make these motherfuckers bulletproof because he just love bulletproof shit. So you gonna have a 7.62 that motherfucker all you want. That thing, bing, 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 bing. I bro about gonna
Oh, and
fucking
hopefully it'll be
strangle your
like.
shit.
Hopefully that's one of the things they don't debut at the fucking testing thing of like, hey, we're debuting this. And they fucking pull out a fucking Desert Eagle and fucking bop it in the head, and it's just like, hey, how can I help you? That way it can have. Yo, do you know how much those fucking Cybertrucks are getting sold for like of resale?
No, I mean I don't know how
So
much they cost, so I can't.
so I looked on their website today because I was like, I think I forget why I ended up looking for it, but I had lunch today. I looked, sorry, window security. But I would decide to look it up. I went on Tesla's website. So the 2-wheel drive version is starting at about like 57 or 58K.
It's not bad.
The all-wheel drive version is like 78.5
Okay.
for the all-wheel drive version. You go on like Car Trader or Auto Trader or cars.com, you
Probably
will find
200K.
they're 165 plus.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, and I was like, well, they're just starting to get delivered, and people are starting to make their
I
money.
thought the truck was gonna be. So when you were saying 50 and 70, whatever, I'm like, oh shit! Like I thought they kind of was a starting price was 200K, roughly something like that. Like,
No, I
but
mean Elon's whole like marketing thing with their vehicles
like
is that they
Kanye,
want to make them. They
sell that
well,
bitch for $20, Elon.
I mean the down payment for it was $100,
Oh shit.
or the reservation for it. So you could have given him $100 3 years ago or 4 years ago when they first announced it. And if you had the money, you could buy it. So I mean that's how the Roadster was too. I think the Roadster is $1,000. That was 1,000 though when they first announced it for the reservations. Give them $1,000 for a fucking waiting list, and then to be able to buy it. But I mean, I don't know. It's like Elon's like thing with Tesla is that like when they first drop, they're expensive on the resale, kind of like sneakers and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then as they go on, like he's dropped the price on a lot of these Tesla models as they've gotten older, and they've produced more of them too. So like I think a plaid Tesla Model S, I think was starting at like 98. I think you can get it for like 75 new now. So shout out to Elon trying to make the EV fucking affordable ish, even though when you're in one, it does feel like a cheap car, like plastic go kart.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, you don't feel that?
Nah.
Anytime I've been in threes and I've been in S's and I've been in Y's. And anytime I'm in one, I'm like, this thing feels so wildly like kind of basic.
Nah. I
Like in a
can't. I
weird,
also
elegant
don't know
kind of
the
way, but
difference.
super fucking elegant. Basic.
Yeah, I don't know. If I didn't. I don't know. I
Are you
wasn't
ever
like
touching shit though? I'm sure not because it's somebody else's shit.
yeah. No, I don't
Yeah.
touch people's cars, but like I'm saying is like I never felt like whenever I get it on, especially the first time, I didn't necessarily feel like it was anything special. But at the same time, I also didn't feel like it was cheaper. I was just like, okay, this is a car. It just feels like a car. Cool. So like I don't know. I also haven't been in too many new cars, so I would imagine they all probably feel like a piece of shit plastic because that's just
Yeah,
what
they're
cars are
all
made out of.
kind of trending in that direction.
Right. So it probably feels on brand for every 2024, 25 future cars.
Yeah, you're playing for that big screen, fucking stupid technology that's in the car that
Speaking of
is
big screen, bro, I'm about to buy that 75-inch TV.
they're fucking game changing. I got one in my living room. 75s are fucking game changing, bro.
I'm about to put that shit in the bedroom, dog. Real. That bitch right on
Well,
the wall.
it's actually like crazy to see like an actual like 75-inch, like see the difference between a 55 and a
Oh yeah.
75. Like It really is fucking a crazy difference in how big they fucking are.
Yeah, you gonna come over and help me put
Like,
it
it
on the
takes
wall?
up the whole fucking. You probably really don't need my help.
To
They're
put a
not heavy.
75 up? Dog,
Yeah,
I
they're
needed
not
your help
heavy.
to put, bro. Me and you put up 3 TVs in the house.
I'm telling you that I can easily maneuver my 75-inch TV way easier than I can this 55 that I have like right next to me. Right on the other
Interesting.
side of
See,
this.
it's it's
Fucking
not even
because they're also super
necessarily.
thin.
I guess that's not necessarily the manipulating. I just in my brain, this is 75-inch, 50 size, whatever the size is, and this thing costs X amount of dollars. So I'm not trying to fuck around, fumble it, do you know what I mean, sneeze and whatever anything. Like, hey man, hey, come over here, help me. 4 hands is better than 2 hands, especially my retarded ass.
Yeah, I gotta have Tim come over here and put a box box up on my wall, and I'm gonna mount my 75 coming in the next coming weeks.
Bedroom.
That thing's going right up. At least you well, you probably have to check your mounts. I'm sure your mounts are probably up to snuff, up to size wise, but really all you have to do is pull yours down and then mount the bracket on the back of it and put it right up. Probably take 2 minutes. As long as your brackets are able to hold something that big. So
Get that John. Get the good lotion. Put that John right on the big.
the good lotion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna treat myself, huh?
You fucking right, bro. I don't know why, but that always be my first thought. Like, big TV.
Yeah, this 4K porn is about to look crazy on this fucking thing. I'm gonna be arching my neck, looking in the corners. Damn, bro, what's going on over that? Damn, bro, she's all the way over there. Her pussy looking huge.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some shit. What are you talking about?
You're gonna be seeing the hairs and the fucking skin follicles.
I already do.
Shit,
just on the small joint. Let me say that thing.
Yeah, now you're gonna be seeing you're gonna see the drops coming off that John.
Perfect.
They got a 98. I was about to grab a 98 inch on fucking off of Amazon. TLC makes a 98 inch. Then I know Samsung makes like 120, and I was like, this is insane. Like, this is your whole wall.
Yeah, that's what this joint is. This is Samsung 75-inch, but it's the LE QLED 4K.
Is it a Q series? Like a Q80 or Q90, Q70, Q60?
The Q85. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we got we have a Q70 in our living room. Picture quality is fucking fantastic on those joints. You about to drop like $2,000 on that joint, huh?
Ooh.
1,500?
Not even.
Really?
Like
6K?
600.
Oh, 600. Oh, all right. I thought you said about 6K. I was like, God damn, dude.
Fucking
You got and buy some crazy shit.
Through the discount
like
program at the jobs. You get perks and shit. So I was looking at endless pools drawn today. Yes.
Oh, on the discount board or whatever they got.
Yeah, not a board. It's a site.
Yeah, through your work that you sign into through your work, and then that gives you discounts to certain companies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that through my union and shit, which I didn't really know about. Like, apparently, I can get like 50% off of Costco membership or something like that. So that's got to get done. And then like the rental cars and auto insurance and
all that shit,
all that types of shit.
It's clutch because I'm trying to go to St. Thomas this summer. So I told my mom, I'm like, yo, I get these fucking tickets.
What are you going to St. Thomas for?
We had a family.
What is St. Thomas?
St. Thomas is an island down in the Virgin Islands.
Oh.
We got a family friend down there.
And trying to fight this kid the action in Haiti?
No, like I said, we got a family friend down there, and I learned how to walk down there. Some of my they had a hurricane a couple years ago, like a really bad one down in St. Thomas, and our family friend house got fucked up. So
they've been rebuilding.
they've been rebuilding. So my mom's like, I don't even know if we can come down, but I haven't seen him in 30 years. So, you know, now that I'm retired, I have time. I'd like to go see him. I know he'd like to see you, vice versa. Blah, blah, blah. So she's like, if we can go, we can go. And I was like, that I'm down.
You taking the girl?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's feeding all the animals?
We'll figure that out when the time comes. Like we have an idea. Like we already have an idea who. Like it's just a matter of like we don't know what day we would go or be going, so it's just a matter of whenever we do pick
it's
dates.
logistics and stuff.
Yeah, are you available? But we have a person.
Dog, it would have been so funny if you would fucking just answered and been like, yeah, we're just gonna pack them all up.
No,
we're bringing them all. About to fucking take Sarah Thomas into one of those fucking islands. They got all the wild horses. Just with wild dogs and cats. You know what I had a random thought about today?
what?
I was driving home from work and stuff, and I ended up passing the Granite Run DMV. And I was just thinking about, I was like, man, what if I just fucking, once I retire, I become one of like a driving instructor up at fucking the DMV.
Okay.
Just living off of fucking just failing the new generation of kids and their driving tests and shit like that. Just pop up there like early fucking on like a Thursday morning, got my little coffee cup, hopping in the car, like, all right, let's parallel park this bitch. And they try to go hit the button.
Bro,
like, whoa. No.
This is off topic. But would you DoorDash a fucking TV to your house?
No, I think I would just get it delivered from the store.
Yeah, but DoorDash can deliver it to you today within hours.
I mean, if you want it, DoorDash today at 11, they're going to get it to you within a half hour.
I'm not saying, I don't know. Let me add it to my cart. Let's see. No, because Best Buy's closed right now.
I was going to say they're closed. How are they going to?
I don't know where they were getting it from. But I'm saying, like, you know, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. TV breaks. You don't want to go. Boom. I'm just saying, would you get a door? Would you trust a fucking rando to DoorDash your TV to you? That's it.
Probably not. I mean, I have the means that I could go pick it up. So
sure. What if you don't?
If I didn't, then yeah, I mean, more power to them. So, like, if I didn't have a car or a truck or something, and like my TV broke in my house and I don't have transportation, then yeah, I guess I would deal with the powers that be, and I would probably. There's got to be some sort of insurance set up with that. Like,
I don't give a
fuck, dog, bro. To have your fucking TV show up after like an hour and it'd be just smashed. Because I've literally picked up a TV from Best Buy, drove it all the way home, unboxed it, and it was that Hisense TV. And it was literally looked like someone literally just fucking punched the shit out of it or threw a baseball right in the center of the TV. Like, it was still in the box, still in all the fucking styrofoam and everything. I think what had happened is that fucking someone had punctured the box or hit the box with a forklift.
Yeah.
And it just crushed one of the corners of the TV, like just crushed the TV. But yeah, I was just thinking of my life. I think that would be kind of a hilarious addition to my life to just be a retired fucking, I'm a retired pops, fucking just going up to get driven around. And I have a total problem with getting like driven around by people anyways. So just to be fucking super wound up with like sucking a bunch of fucking little fucking kids trying to get their driver's license and they don't know how to like actually drive because it's fucking everything's automated in the future. Just gave me a bit of a good fucking giggle in the car while I was driving home.
Good giggle.
Yeah, I was just picturing my bald head, just his fat self, just hopping into the car and be like, all right, well, morning, putting on the seatbelt and then fucking, all right, get up here and then let's see how you can parallel park. And I'm like, oh, gee willikers. And then they just start fucking bashing the barrels like bang, poof, poof.
I hate to break it to you. By the time you retire or even think about being a fucking DMV, you're there. That job is not going to be a thing.
Do you think it's
So,
gonna be
quit
replaced by
now.
Apple robots?
I think it's going to be replaced by fucking self-driving cars, to where licenses aren't going to be needed really, and
I
it will
mean,
be an
we can
option.
hope, but I think they'll still be there. I'll still be there. I think you'll still see the old dad or the old fucking
I
man that's
definitely
always
don't.
up there
But
at the
like,
good,
I
hopping in and
not
checking
to
to
say
see
that people
people
won't
park.
have licenses, but I think it'll be like a niche optional thing, like the way like a motorcycle license is, or like other shit like a CDL. Like, yeah, sure, people have them, but not the majority of people, and especially the younger generation as they come up, growing with more technology and AI. It's gonna be like an iRobot. You're gonna be
I
Will
don't
Smith.
know because
Bro,
like
why the fuck would I want to drive?
the younger generation doesn't have money, so they wouldn't be able to. Because they're going to try and monetize. They're going to monetize that,
What?
like the travel, like
Mhm.
taxi service or like Uber or like every time you try to leave, you want to leave the house, it's going to be a monetary thing. Like you're going to have to try and pay. If they're not going to make car like if they're going to make car ownership like a niche kind of thing.
No, not car ownership, car driver's license. So
Yeah,
like in iRobot, Will Smith would like to drive his car. And people look at him like you fucking nuts. He's like, I would just like to feel the wheel. Great, that's cute. The younger generation, as they come up with this type of thing, they're going to be the obsolete. Why do I want to put my hands on the wheel when I can sit in the back, get my dicks, do what my car drive for me, bro? I don't, I'm not going to need the guy. But now you might have a job by some random person that does want to learn how to drive the car physically. But most people aren't going to, because they're growing up with a generation of technology. Even if you're saying, oh, it's expensive, not by the time that self-driving cars are the majority of the thing, to where, no, well, no, they're about fucking twenty
see,
thousand
I think
dollars
that's the
around
thing
a
is that
regular
they're going to
car.
try. I think they're going to try and make self-driving car ownership more of a niche. Like car ownership in itself will be a niche.
All cars are self-driving to some extent at this point.
Yeah, but then the whole point is, why do you think that they're trying to make cars so expensive?
I don't think
They
that's why.
don't, and
Well, they're
also
not.
they
That's why when you said
incentivize
the
you by owning, like not owning the vehicle. They have lease programs, so you don't actually own these things. That's what I'm saying. Like I believe that in the future, you're never going to own anything. It's all going to either be rental or it's just going to be like, okay, well, we created some sort of like public transit kind of service
well,
where
who rents things now though?
everybody rents things. Not many
Who?
people own things. A lot of people
You
rent houses, they rent cars, they rent fucking like I mean Airbnbs are nothing but rental. I mean in the fullest sense of it,
that's different though.
it's vacation. It's what the hotel industry
Right, that's what I'm saying.
is.
So I wouldn't count a Airbnb. That's different. It's a
But they
different industry.
incentivize you by making the rental cheaper than owning the product. And also we're getting into a time frame where we're not building something to last 10 to 15 years. It's supposed to last the length of the lease or the rental. Because and then that's when the expensive shit really starts to break. And then okay, now you're holding on to this money pit because you don't want to upgrade to the newer thing because you're now going to be out of a bunch of money.
But if they do it like cell phones, like that shit don't change. Like that
Cell
ain't
phones
stop.
is the like one of the first things that people are always leasing. A lot of people don't own their cell phones.
But that's only because they want everybody's so obsessed with the new product. So Apple comes out with a new phone every year. Yeah, I haven't paid off my phone this year because it's $1,000, $1,200 or whatever. But I've got it down low enough to where you'll upgrade me, extend my contract. But that's just because you've made me, a society, want the newest hot thing. But
Yeah, but exactly. But you're also in the cycle of you don't actually own any of it. You just have it. You do have possession of it, but none of it is actually owned by you. because you're leasing it. When you're leasing it, they expect you to give it back. Like if you want to keep the phone, they'll be like, no, because you're leasing it.
Mm.
Like if you want to buy it, you can buy it outright for the rest of the money.
Right, for the rest of the contract that you sign, which is fine.
Well, it'll usually be like say so it's like for like a car contract, they calculate the price of what the car should be at the end of the lease, and then you can buy it out for that full price, which granted it'll be like 10 or 15K off of whatever the new car price was, but it's also used. And then like the only way that you're making out on this deal is that like if you didn't put enough miles on it and your car's actually worth more than what they priced you at. So which was like a big thing a couple years ago because everybody's leases were fucking when COVID happened, everybody's leases were getting knocked or like ending. Everybody's cars were fucking worth so much more money than what the companies had priced out. So people were able to like literally buy out their cars and then sell them to the dealers for 10 to 15K on top. So, but that's a whole other story. But like what I'm saying is that like people are in these wild cycles now that like you want to be able to access the newest and greatest of stuff. Okay, well, just make monthly payments on it. If you don't want to have the money to buy it completely right now,
well, yeah,
then here, make these monthly payments. You don't actually own it. We'll say that you can own it at the end, but we know it's either going to break or you're going to break it, and in the meantime, or it's not going to, or it's going to be obsolete and it's not going to be worth the money that you spent on it anyways. So, but you're now in this cycle where you now make monthly payments of, okay, well, say your phone, how much is your phone a month? $30?
maybe. I honestly don't remember. It just
Okay. Well, now if you're like an Apple head, you have $30 for your phone. Oh, well, for an extra $10, we'll give you this Apple Watch for, 72 months, an extra $10 a month. Oh, okay. You want the new AirPods? Add on another $10. Oh, you want the AirPod fucking headphone, the giant thing? We'll tack on another $15. So now you're spending like $75 a month for 80 to 90 months on a phone that if you like you wanted to keep it, well, when you go upgrade your phone, we're gonna need all that shit back. Well, sorry, because you're in your contract, you need to upgrade. So if you want to upgrade, you gotta give us back everything.
Don't you think? But that's also how society teaches people. Like, we could change that model. If you just
we should change that model.
If you just teach
people
kids.
should value their dollars on what they trade it for. Like, and it's only gotten worse. What besides going to the groceries,
like, it's not bad to rent things to own if that is your goal.
Own is the good part. The problem is that people don't own anything.
But that's because the contract is longer than the time of the new product and the new thing that they want.
Either that or they break it.
Well, sure, yeah, you break it. I mean, that's life.
So you break it.
Happens. That happens every time.
But then also, if you don't have insurance on it and you do break it, then you're SOL. You still have to pay for that, and then you also have to pay for another one on top of that.
Now, I don't know about much like with this. Like, I
have a good example on that too.
What my bill is as far as like, but I know I didn't when I got AT&T. Like, I didn't get insurance. Like, insurance is just on my phone. It's just part of like my AT&T plan, I guess. But like,
because they tack it in there. Like, hey, for an extra $8 a month, you can have insurance on.
No, but what I'm saying, like, no, that didn't happen. Is what I'm telling you. Like, there wasn't the hey, do you want to opt in for? Like, I didn't. Like, I'm not a person that does insurance. So if you give me the option to buy insurances, no, you're wasting your fucking time. I don't care. Also, most of my phones I own.
Well, you usually buy them outright, don't you? You buy them at the second.
I'll either buy them outright or I'm not the person that's obsessed with the newest phone, so I don't really care if the next Samsung comes out next month. and I can upgrade. Well, I like this phone. I like to own my phone, so I'll just pay it off.
Yeah, so do I. Like when
And
I went into the store, I bought this for $1,200.
right, like I'm gonna
I gave
eventually
them
own this.
$1,200, and I was like,
I'll
no, I
speed
don't
up the
want to be on a plan.
contract.
Give me this.
Right, like I might owe $400. Oh well, here you go. Here's 400. Now I
Yeah,
know
but
this.
our man Tim got fucking sucked into one of these fucking kind of deals. Granted, it is a little bit different because he was financing a vehicle, but he
But
got
don't you
stuck with a
think if you
fucking.
just teach people to, I don't want to say not honor a contract, but shorten the like just because the contract says, yeah, you could pay all $10 a month for 90 months or whatever, and then you keep me in the contract without owning things and you stay in that cycle, you could just be like, hey, you you could pay this off like beforehand.
Yeah, well, that's the difference
Like
between teaching the person the difference between the word lease and the difference between finance.
but they feel like they teach that when it comes to credit. It's hey, you could buy, they always say never buy this with cash all the way. At least pay for most of it, 80-90% of it, have a couple payments of it for your credit score, and then boom, pay it off. Like they always, so like it's the same thing. Hey, even pay for 50% of this right now.
Yeah, but then
70%.
you would not be leasing; you'd be financing. But the leasing is the part that becomes more what's the fucking word, attractive, because the payments are lower. Payments are lower. So then you say you think you can afford more. Then you splurge and you get the more upgraded version. But the problem is that you don't own it. You
Right.
agree to paying this price monthly, and then you get the option to buy it from them at this other price. When financing is when you then are paying this price for this many months, and then at the end of it, you get the product. So that is a big difference. And then people don't understand that, like, when you lease and then you rent,
So wait,
that
you're saying
since
within a lease you can never own it?
you have the option to buy it, but those monthly payments that you are making are not towards the product.
Oh, I see what you're
It's
saying.
for the
Okay.
rental of the product.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
like,
that's a
when
big
you look
difference.
and like when you see like deals and stuff, it'll always be like, oh, come in for, like, if you go to like a car website, we have a special lease product for like this car. Get yourself a Hyundai Santa Fe for fucking
Yeah.
$250 a month. That's not for you to own it. That's for 36 months. You pay $250, and then you have the option
That deal's
to
also not
buy.
for everybody.
Well, no, it's all, yeah, it's for people who have great credit,
Right. So
which
I
is
mean,
also the
even that,
stipulation as well.
right. So even that scenario of leasing, like that's not for the masses. That's still for
No,
a
but it,
niche
like, the
select
thing is
few.
that they dress it up as an attractive deal.
Sure. But as
Twelve
attractive as
hundred
it
dollars
is,
down, $250 a month.
I don't qualify as attractive as it is though.
Yeah, you
So
don't, if you qualify, only if you do qualify. If
yeah,
you
but
do
now if I
qualify,
qualify, this isn't even
but then the
an
difference
issue.
between this, if when you're on a website like that and you hit the finance button versus the lease button, you'll like inherently see the difference in, okay, if I want to own this product, how much is it going to cost me?
But do you
And
think the
then
people that can do that type of thing or do those type of things are worried about that type of thing?
no,
Worried
because
about
they already
owning
have the
things?
money.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what do they care?
But that's the problem.
That's not the masses.
No, that is that's the problem though.
So you want it to be the masses that is able to lease things.
No, we want the masses to be able to own things.
They usually do because they're the ones that don't have good credit that can lease things.
No, they still get leases. It's just at higher prices because they actually have to pay for the leases because they can't afford the financing. Because what's happened is that, like, they make the attractive offer that you can't get accepted for the high, like, the high credit people, but then if you look at the finance options, that's why if you look at every car nowadays, every car is $30,000 and above.
Well, yeah,
Besides, like, like a Kia,
an affordable
fucking
price.
tiny thing. Not for the average American that's making fucking $25K a year.
I feel like it is.
You're talking about people who are making car payments that are like $700-800 a month. Then plus a mortgage, okay, let's just look at rent. If you don't have $15,000 to $20,000 to put down on a house,
but see,
now
though,
you're
you
renting.
don't need to buy a brand new car. So, like, if you only making 25,000 a year, and that, yeah, of course, bro, buy a fucking hoopty real quick.
But then what about you? What do you tell the fucking little person who knows nothing about cars and ends up buying a fucking hoopty every fucking year? I spent $1,500 on a car this year, and then it broke down after 3 weeks, and now I'm out of a car. Now I'm spending fucking $300 a month on Ubers.
Nah, I'm not talking like, well, I mean, I feel like if you also buying a car for $1,500, then you probably living in the hood, and you could probably find yourself a little hood mechanic or your uncle is like, you gotta know a mechanic, bro. You gonna have to know.
Yeah,
somebody.
you probably should,
and you probably do.
Probably do.
Did you live in
a lot of people don't though nowadays, because people don't go outside and talk to people.
It is a weird trade, also. Like, people don't do that shit no more.
Yeah,
like working on the car.
Well, I mean, if you look in today's market of cars, like look at the new shit that you have to work on. Everything's all fucking controlled by computers.
Yeah.
Anytime you fucking pull out a spark plug on a car, you gotta fucking plug it into a fucking network, and then you have to code the computer to be like, "Yo, we got a new spark plug." Like, it's fucking wild.
Yeah,
and then the fact is, like, you can buy a fucking you can have cars nowadays that, like, you can have a car like BMW now sells cars where we do sell subscription services for heated seats. You got heated seats, and you'll have all the wiring in your car for heated seats. You don't pay that monthly bill, guess what? We're gonna turn them bitches off. You're gonna have a cold ass.
That's crazy.
That's great.
I hate the world we live in.
Dog, we're living in a wild world. Well, you can buy you could spend $100,000 on an electric car from Mercedes-Benz. Guess what? If you don't pay an extra $1,200 a month, you can't get the max power out of that car.
Really? That'd be wild.
Yeah. $1,200 fucking a month subscription service. For just to be able to put your foot all the way to the floor in your electric car that you paid $100,000 for.
That's
nuts.
Fucking wild.
Fucking nuts, dude. Everything is trying to get monetized. Everything. You can't even watch normal TV. I mean, granted, you can. You're going to get bombarded by fuck tons of ads. And then now, if you try to watch anything that's like, okay, I want to watch it on demand, like at my leisure, and if it's not YouTube, even if it is YouTube, if you're not paying $15 a month for YouTube, you're going to get bombarded by ads.
Facts.
If your homie buys fucking Netflix and you give him your password, you're gonna get fucking upcharged for it. Like, it's insane, dude. It is insane. Anywhere you look, you're getting smacked with a fucking bill. It's crazy. It's literally crazy.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I hate the world we live in.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. It's getting super bad. Where, like, I think like somebody did a study, and I'm pretty sure the average American, it might be a family. I think it was some like for the average American to like live like somewhat comfortably, you need to make like $250,000, $275,000 a year.
Yeah, I believe it. Depending,
and like that's to be able to like if you buy a car and like to be able to afford maintenance and like buy food. I guess like name brand food brands. Say maybe order pizza like once a week.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. I 100% believe it. That like raising a kid without any fucking like if you're paying for daycare service, you're gonna have to easily make double that.
Yeah,
So,
kids are more expensive nowadays,
yeah, so that's why we have dink families now.
and you can't fucking
Our
hit them.
friends are dinks. We have a couple dinks in our friend group.
I don't know what a dink is.
It's a dual income, no kids. Dink.
Oh yeah, fire. Yeah, more than that.
Pretty funny. So you know what's gonna happen though?
Huh.
In a few years, you're gonna start saying like, "Oh, well, we're now seeing a decline in childbirth, so we're seeing a decline in population growth, just like Japan,
No.
just like fucking." Dude, you don't think that there's gonna be a decline in fucking human growth once once Apple dropped a fuckable robot?
Maybe yeah, eventually once that happens, but that's not for 10, 20 years probably.
I think that shit's right around the fucking corner.
Yeah, I mean 10, 20 years is around the corner.
Maybe not without fucking. Maybe not if Elon can put chips in everybody's heads and fucking controls them to start fucking making fuck farms. To just start making fucking just growing kids.
Well, they already do that now.
Hey, you're probably not wrong. It's probably what the hood is.
They do grow
Hood
kids.
is probably fucking. It's probably experimental programs to keep population growth going.
100%.
Because you guys can't afford to get rid of this stuff, or to stop this. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to raise them. You have to keep pumping them numbers up. Keep the workforce strong. Keep the lower class work class strong.
Fuck them.
What's up, brother?
For the past fucking 6 hours.
Your legs itch for the past 6 hours. You probably get.
I said I've had a headache for the past 6 hours.
You start drinking.
No, I don't drink.
I'm seeking ibuprofen. You should probably start. Probably be a fucking happier person. They were so miserable over there.
Cost money. I mean,
You can get cheap booze. Fucking. What's that gold shit that we were drinking? $100,000.
Yeah,
$100,000 was cheap. This shit was like $20 a bottle. That shit was the shit. Trying to go hit a hot pot. I'm possibly gonna go hit a hot pot. You ever been to a hot pot place?
No, I don't like that shit.
I could understand why you don't. I could understand why you wouldn't like it. Because the concept is wild.
It's dumb.
It's wild.
It's dumb.
No, it's dumb. It's not dumb. It's for the experience, dude.
Experience of what?
Different types of cuisine.
Huh?
What do you mean, what?
You're right.
I'm going to go fucking throw fine cuts of meat into a soup, into a broth, and then watch it as it boils and cooks.
And you can't do that at your house.
I could,
right?
But I want the ambiance and all the fresh cut vegetables,
which you can't get at your house. You can't do it at your house. You can't go to a fucking grocery store the same way this place did, and this place probably got it shipped in from some fuck ass warehouse. But you could go to Acme or something to get fresh produce. Hell, you might even you love to talk to randos. I'm sure you could find somebody that has a garden and get fresh vegetables. Hell, my mom has a garden. You know me. I can get you some fresh vegetables, bud. Hey, you could go to the store. You can go to a butcher.
But then I don't get my little
fresh shit.
I don't get my little glass fucking soda pop
buy a glass.
thing
How
that
much
I
it
can
is on
pop
Amazon?
the thing.
You just
They gotta wait 2 days.
You just love giving fucking business money. You're part of the problem, bud. You're part of the fucking problem.
Hey, man, I just like to experience new food and ideas and places. I do think the idea of like if you look at it like from a lens of like what is this place? It is completely retarded. Like, wait a minute, I'm paying you for me to sit at a table and cook my own food. I'm just paying you for the ingredients. This is silly. What am I doing? But also, like Michelin star restaurants also like confuse me as well. I mean, I guess that's more of the experience, but like, why am I paying you so much money for like tiny little portions? Where it's like, oh, well, this is actually like seafoam cucumber that we've aerated and made into a whipped cream. Speaking about whipped cream, did you know that you can buy flavored nitrous on
Yeah.
Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I
I
saw
did not know
IG
how
about it.
how wildly dangerous it is that you can literally just hop on Amazon in 2 days you'll have a fucking well in places that you're lucky to still get 2 day shipping. And that you'll just get a fucking tank of nitrous
They
shipped to
don't
your
do
house.
that everywhere no more.
What
2 day shipping.
No, supposedly not. Supposedly in like middle America and like Canada, a lot of Canada
Oh, well, that's not
gets
my
a lot
problem.
of yeah, I mean that's not our problem either, but I'm just saying like people who do still pay for Prime, which is supposed to be 2 day shipping, it's always 3 to 5 days. But I actually have been hit by it before where like it'll be like, oh, I paid for dollar shipping. And then it's like, oh, well, your package got delayed. Well, I deserve some fucking compensation back here, bud. I think you, and especially if I pay for an additional bullshit shipping, like, yo, I paid for overnight shipping, like $2. Ah, sorry, Buck, it got delayed.
I hate that shit.
Dude,
Hate
no,
that
you want
shit.
$3 back, man.
Yeah, give me my money back. Never does.
Yeah, absolutely doesn't. You know, and even if you return it, you still get fucked with it. So
Fuck Amazon. But nobody's better.
Amazon has ruined the world. Jeff Bezos has ruined the shipping industry because he's made it so fast. He's ruined people's dude. If you know how much it sucks knowing that I've ordered Yeezy products fucking 2 months ago and I have no idea whether I'm getting them or not.
I do feel that because I was at that point also. I was like, I think I'm beat. Got that email say, hey.
I still haven't gotten that email.
That's
what this shit is.
Fucking
I'm glad that shit's fucking comfy.
It is. It's nice. The sweats are fucking fire.
The fact that I also had no idea that those sweats did not have fucking pockets, dude.
Yeah, same.
I'm like, dude, you said it was like, yo, these pants ain't got pockets. I'm like, what? Who sells pants without pockets?
Yeah, bro, you should have seen me because I'm like feeling all over where the pockets should be. I'm like, maybe I'm high, maybe it's just like in the ripple or something. Like I am just dumb. Nope, no fucking pockets, bro. So like all last night while I'm wearing them, I'm like, used to put my. It's like, oh right, I'm like, yo, I can't wear these.
I'm about to take them now, I'm going to put them over to a fucking tailor. Be like, yo, Asian lady, put some pockets in this bitch.
Pocket in there. Oh my god, that's smart.
Start looking at the back, like, yo, does it got back pockets? Is Kanye just crazy? He's putting back pockets on the sweatpants?
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Bro.
No, there's no pockets. Bro, you know how slow y'all's about to be?
That would be fucking game changing and hilarious. Like, oh, there are pockets. They're just on your ass.
Holy shit. That'd be crazy.
And then the pods have been taken off the website.
See, I still need my pods. I don't like that.
Yeah,
where my pods, yay?
Everything. Oh my god, yeah, I need my shit.
I want my pod, Jay. Don't do that.
People are fucking smoking the copium and being like, maybe he's gonna release a new colorway of them. Like, dog, you have ordered yours in February or December. People who have ordered them for $200 still don't have some of them,
Yeah.
which is nuts, dude. You're talking about literally 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months.
I was talking to my coworker today because he see my shirt and he was like, "Oh, that's one of them Yeezy." I was like, "Yeah."
He saw you looking like a whole fucking box, looking like a whole pillowcase.
Nah, I had a hoodie on over this.
Oh.
He had just seen like the logo on the front. He didn't even see the back. I didn't take off the hoodie, nothing. Only reason I wore it today is because it's a nice shirt, and like I knew I wasn't working today. I knew I was there for a half a day, and I knew there was no work.
You went in there in your pajamas.
Pretty much, yeah. I literally pulled up a chair and kicked my feet up, and sat on my phone, talked to Jade up for 4 hours, and I was like, "All right, I'm out of here." Jade up left before I did. I went up.
All right, Buck, this has been a nice conversation. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, it was like 10. I go upstairs to go make some food real quick, and he fucking I come back downstairs and he's like, "Dude, I thought you left." I was like, "No, motherfucker, I told you I'm leaving at 10:30." He was like, "Oh, well, I'm out of here now. Yo, have a good weekend." I'm like, "Damn, bro." I was like, "I'm working a half a day." He's like, "Yeah, I got enough PTO. I'm out now." I was like, "All right." I had enough too, but shit, motherfucker, I just wanted to work a half a day. Give you 4 hours just in case there was some work. You know what I mean? I would have did it. And there was a little, there was a drop of a speck of
work.
Speck of work. I knocked it. I knocked it out in 3 minutes. So it was you know what I mean? It was quick.
Yeah, what do you think about Monday?
I don't know. What's Monday?
Monday is the eclipse.
Oh, I had no idea. So nothing.
There's a solar, bro. There's a it's supposed to be the end of the world on Monday.
Oh, good. I hope.
Yeah,
let's knock on wood that it is. I don't have no natural wood around, but yes, I do.
The world is going pretty nuts about the end of the world. Well, apparently this happens like every time there's a
of course, but I hope this is the one.
Yeah,
you gotta be right big plans, right?
Well, a clock is right twice of the fucking
right
2 times a day. So maybe one of these solar eclipses, the world will be right. Did you know that there's a big influx in red goat sales?
I don't know what that is.
It's a breed of goat that are red. Yeah, there's big influxes around this time. The price of goats go up through the roof.
So
there's a fuck ton of people that are
need to start stacking money to buy some goats, so that way when this happens again, we can be the plug for the red goats, and we make that
in about 4 years.
4 years. All right, well,
4 or 5 years.
We'll discuss the logistics. Where we're gonna put these fucking goats. But
yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Figure out the logistics.
You ever just want to break your fingers? You just
almost all the time. All the time.
Shit. Yeah. I don't know. Just on the right hand. That shit was not cracking. I'll snap this motherfucker.
So yeah, it's supposed to be the end of the world this Monday.
No, I hope so.
So it might have been your last fucking day of work, you know. Friday might have been your last fucking.
Let's go.
Chillax day.
Let's go. Everybody pray to whoever you need to pray. Let's go. What is an eclipse? I don't know why they say. I don't even care why they thinking, because that might put.
Yeah, it's because there's an eclipse of the.
Nope.
You just asked.
Nope. No, I didn't. I did not ask. I did not. Nope. Please don't tell me.
It's a solar eclipse.
Nope. Don't tell me.
Make sure that you're wearing protective UV rays sunglasses, so that way when you look up at the sky and it's like noon and it goes dark, even though you're in a warehouse, so like you probably won't even notice. It'll be dark for like a split second. But all the nerds are going to the middle of like Texas right now.
I don't want to know why. Don't tell me why.
So that way when the moon gets in the middle of the sun, it just blacked out.
I want to know. I want to know.
100% why.
Put some doubt. I don't want to know. I want to have faith in whatever cause they are having faith in. More energy, the better. Let's go. Don't try to do that.
Oh shit! You got anything else to talk about?
Nah. Shout out Caitlin Clark, I guess.
For the women's basketball, yeah. Shout out to the
Yeah.
women's basketball.
There's she going playing against South Carolina in the championship. I don't know when that game's going to be. I'll watch it probably Sunday or Monday. I'm assuming. But that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. I ain't watch a lick of men's college basketball tournament this year, so couldn't tell you who's doing what when they playing. Good luck to all them motherfuckers, but I don't really give a fuck. They need some stars. That's the problem with the men's basketball tournament this year. Ain't nobody give a fuck about none of them kids.
Just a bunch of bums, huh?
I don't even know if they bump. I guess the thing I don't know if they bump, but there's not a star. Like there's not a.
Not anyone.
You gotta watch this kid on Purdue because he. All right, cool.
Yeah, it did seem very strange that like there's just so much hype around the women's basketball this year.
There's just names. It might turn into how the women's soccer used to be. Men's soccer team used to be popular. You used to know the motherfucking names,
Ronaldo and
oh no, I'm talking about the American team, U.S. American.
Oh,
they were successful. Like America knew them. Women wasn't getting paid shit, and then there was a switch to where now American women team is better than the men's national team, and you know a lot more names of the women than the men. Women get paid more, whatever. Like they win more shit. Like it could be that type of turning in college basketball where it's like it might just be the time. Like you niggas just might not stand out enough. Y'all might just he might be a 9. Cool, great. All y'all niggas is fire, but nobody's
been standing as the 10.
Right. Nobody LeBron. You just all nice. But now these bitches over here, because we haven't been paying attention. Oh, yo, she nice. Hey, yo, she. Oh, shit. Hey, this league. Okay, cool. We can rock with this until the men get their shit together. Which I don't even know it's a bad thing, but it could be. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I guess the changing of the tides and like I don't know the generations of generating athletes eventually like you're not letting the average player get into the upper echelon of like college ranks and stuff. So everybody's just fucking like basic NBA level. So you need someone to fucking go up and beyond.
Hell, even LeBron's
really
son,
out.
ain't nobody been watching USC or care. Like the nigga averaged 5 points a game. Who the fuck watching USC to watch Bronny put up fucking 5 points a game average? That means some games that nigga putting up 1 or 2 or 0.
And then it's like where a lot of LeBron's getting into other shit. Like he's got that podcast and shit now. Like,
I mean, that nigga's about to retire soon, but
well, yeah, I mean he's getting up there in age and shit like that too. So,
but nah, it's just like that. Just be like you're like LeBron's son can't even get enough buzz. Like it just might. Like, hey, that nigga got to be nice. He declared for the draft, the NBA draft. And odds are he gonna return to college, but it's mainly because that nigga, I want to say trash, but you average. Might even be a little below average with 5 points average the game.
Yeah, you need to be out there dropping 20s at least.
Yeah, that's not
like, and is he like a point guard?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think he's a point guard though, because he's probably too big for that. He's probably like a shooting guard. He definitely not like a power forward or center. He's not that big. He's still probably some type of guard.
I
gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at.
Yeah, let's get out of here. All right. Well, that has been the pod, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all. We will be back next week. Hopefully, the whole crew will be here because we have to go over some things.
Yeah, I got to know.
We have to go over this weekend that has just passed, and I need to tear Tim apart. So, pause. Yes, pause. So, all right, everybody, stay tuned for next week. This is shit's gonna be fun. Stay safe out there watch Shogun. Get on Hulu and watch Shogun. This shit's fire. So, all right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right, yeah.
Peace.